What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jelani and be whatever you want to call me, and today we're coming back with another commentary video. I'm not gonna lie, y'all been showing a lot of love on these commentary videos, so I'm gonna keep making them because there's a lot to say, not only about gaming but just about like everything that's going on in the games that I play in general, because a lot of these games are making bad moves. But today I'm making a specific rant video and also critiquing Marvel Rivals on the way that it can fall. And spoiler alert, it has nothing to do with the actual game. Now listen, I am not by any means a bad Marvel Rivals player. All the gameplay you're seeing on screen right now is all from my Twitch, which you should also follow because we stream every single weekday except for the weekends at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And most of the things I say in these videos are stuff that I mostly have said first on Twitch. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check out the Twitch. And if you want to, also join the community Discord where we'll be joking and, you know, fucking around in there. But back to the topic at hand. Marvel Rivals, bro. The community literally sucks, bro. I don't know why, I don't know how it came like this, but I do have a couple of reasons how I think that it could get to a point to where the community sucks big fat balls like this. One, to be honest, bro, you gotta really think about it, bro. You're making a team shooter game. Already off the top, bro, team shooter games, whether it's a tactical team shooter or a regular team shooter or a hero team shooter, bro, they all have some of the most toxic people in their games. Overwatch, Rainbow Six, Valorant, they're all mad losers, bro. And then when you combine it with the fact that you're using Marvel Comics characters and you're bringing in gooners by making these gooner ass skins, bruh, you're gonna have losers that really think they're the shit. Now listen, I'm not gonna say that Marvel Rivals itself like is the reason why these people exist, because they exist all over gaming. You're never gonna avoid a person like this. You're never gonna be able to dodge a person like this. It's completely natural. But it's the fact that Marvel Rivals has been out for such a short period of time and it has so much to figure out that these people think that they know the entire game. For whatever reason, I don't know, because you're stuck in plat, you're stuck in gold, you can barely get out of diamond, bro, and you think you know the game. And then you can't be polite with these people, because if you do, they're just gonna think you're a bitch. And then you can't be mean with these people, because if you do, you're just gonna be arguing with them all game. So it's really just a lose-lose unless you mute them and then limit your team comms. Not like they will be giving any comms, but it's like, bro, anyone can say anything that could be useful at any time, you know what I'm saying? And it just like, it sucks that I have to cut off human interaction, basically the meat and potatoes of multiplayer games, because the community is full of egoists and dog shit players that think that they should be pro. Now, I think this problem stems from the rank inflation. I know a lot of people have been talking about rank inflation and the way that it's affected the game, and that conversation has kind of simmered down a little bit, but ranked inflation is very much still real, because you have to really think about it, right? So think about way back then when everybody was complaining about rank inflation and how they weren't doing a reset. What they did is send people back 9 ranks. So now those people that were in Celestial are just 9 ranks back, which means that they're still not on the skill level that they're supposed to be in. This fix from Marvel Rivals isn't really a solution to rank inflation. It really just slows it down, because those bad players that were not supposed to be in Celestial are now in Diamond, a rank that they still shouldn't be in. And so they're going to continue to hold people back that are actually supposed to be in Diamond with their terrible gameplay. Now, I know what a lot of you may be thinking. How do we solve this problem? Is rank inflation going to be something that's permanent to the game? No. The only way to really solve this rank inflation and then be able to have a healthy 9 rank reset every single time is to reset everybody to bronze. Now, if you're a good player, bro, you're not going to be complaining about being sent back to bronze. It's literally just going to be like climbing out all over again. And if you're a top 500 player, if you're an eternity player, if you're a celestial player, you're not going to be stuck in bronze. The only people that would complain about being sent back to bronze are the people that aren't supposed to be in the higher ranks and want to keep their rank. Now, a lot of people might say, oh, I don't want to grind back up. I don't want to grind back up. You're grinding back 9 ranks every season, bro. What's the difference of being set back to bronze and having to do that again? This solution also gives people a clean slate when it comes to matchmaking. I know a lot of people have been complaining about the matchmaking, but the matchmaking is a result of ranked inflation. If you had a mix of good and bad players all in one rank at the beginning of the season, you would basically be on equal footing. And sure, this doesn't eliminate the bad teammates that are eventually going to get into your game, but you're going to have a lot better games than you are going to have bad games. Now that I unpacked the rankings and how you can fix the rankings and my problem with the rankings and the entire community when it comes to ranked in general, I want to talk about this and this specifically because this has been pissing me off and it has been a constant topic on my stream for days and days and days. The Black Panther and Emma bans. Now, I've said this multiple times on my stream and I'm going to say it again. If you ban Black Panther or Emma, you are genuinely just unskilled. And it's really a skill diff because we had this exact same problem with Spider-Man in season 0, 1, and a little bit of 2. Everybody was banning Spider-Man not only because of his team ups, but because of quote unquote how annoying he is when there are multiple dive counters in the game. And it's the exact same story that's happening with Black Panther. Black Panther has 3 counters in the game that completely stop him from doing anything. The Thing, Scarlet Witch, and Namor. And then on top of that, you also have Gamma Squids, which is basically an aimbot laser turret with hella damage on it. So how are you not able to stop a Black Panther? There are so many ways to counter dive in this game, and I feel like people are just not mastering enough characters to actually be able to be versatilely defensible against dive. I don't even think versatility is a freaking word, but you know exactly what I mean. And it's the exact same case with Emma. Now, is Emma one of the best tanks in the game? Yes. Is she ban worthy? No. There are multiple ways you can take out Emma. She doesn't have a lot of range. If you play poke against her, you are going to win against Emma. Even characters like Punisher can really thrive against Emma because even if she closes the gap, you can just pull out your big ass shotgun, put it in her mouth, and pull the fucking trigger. But instead of thinking with their whole brain, these people would rather just ban the character, waste a ban, and now we're getting Jeff Nado'd all game. And also I want to add that I've seen that a lot of people are not banning Storm and Jeff, basically saying that, oh, Jeff Nadeau isn't good anymore, Jeff Nadeau isn't good anymore, which is absolutely a lie. The only reason why people think that Jeff Nadeau quote unquote isn't good anymore is because Wolverine and Phoenix have a new team up, which has actually got nerfed because Wolverine got nerfed. And I've been telling people, just wait a little bit longer, wait till people are done with their brand new team up, and guess what they're gonna do? Go straight back to Storm and Jeff, because Jeff Nadeau is one of the worst team ups in the game. It quite literally eats up healer ults, it eats up everybody, it literally just murders everyone. It's quite literally a free team wipe if you can have a Storm and Jeff with half a brain cell. And the thing is, the only reason why that team up exists is because Jeff is so buns. Jeff is literally so buns that they had to give him one of the most OP team ups ever made in Marvel Rivals history to make him even just a little bit of a viable character. And honestly, bro, Jeff wasn't even that bad before the nerf. You had to actually be skilled with Jeff to make him work. And if you were getting flanked by a singular Jeff all game, that's kind of your fault. The only thing that I can see about his kit that maybe needs to be nerfed or changed is the fact that he can infinitely go into the ground and get health and move hella fast. He basically had a free get out of jail free card, but if they just would have put a meter on his underground swimming, it would have been fine. I'm sure the Jeff mains would have been okay with that. But they basically just stripped him bare bones, made his water spray dog water, made him only have 3 bombs, his bubbles have regeneration, he already wasn't doing enough healing, and now they're gonna make it so that he has to do even less healing. What is his purpose? The only purpose for Jeff is Jeff Nadeau, and if you're not going to do Jeff Nadeau, you're throwing the game by picking Jeff. He has the worst ultimate in the game. It's easily counterable. There's been multiple times where I've been playing Emma, I see a Jeff coming, I pop my diamond for him, he eats my team, I wait for his fin to come up, I punch him 2 times and I kick him and he's instantly dead. There's nothing about Jeff that is viable, and the fact that nobody is talking about how bad he is just really shows how much hatred for the character there really was to begin with. But I digress. Back to the point of the video, the community deadass needs to lock in, bro, because the only way that I can see Marvel Rivals dying is if the community is quite literally so toxic that nobody wants to play it. The fact that these lower level players are in these high level lobbies and they're bringing basically their 1 brain cell to the game, bro, and also their ego as well, is just not a good mix for the health of the game, because then you're gonna have these low level players bothering the high level players that are basically putting hours and hours and thousands of dollars in the game, game, and they're just not going to want to play anymore because you're giving too much power to the people that don't deserve it and didn't work for it. These same players that have literally just been carried to the rank that they're at, and the only reason that they're in high ranks is because you didn't set them back far enough to keep them out of high elo. So then you create a space to where the worst player in a ranked mode is calling the shots, and that's not fun for anybody. But listen guys, I've been ranting for a little minute now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and go play some Marvel Rivals. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and comment your thoughts. I want to hear what you guys have to say, and I want to hear how you would improve the game and the way it is right now. So yeah, with that being said, thank y'all so much for watching. And if you drink, don't drive. If you smoke, smoke good. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, you a simple bitch. I'm a clever nigga. You the type to line your bro for cash instead of grinding with him. Bitch, I ran this game since I was 12.